Now in this exercise, we're going to be looking at how to do area study using area plan in REVIT. So we can create an area plan, and area plan is a special kind of plan diagram which is tailored for area calculations. So in the View tab, in the ribbon panel, we're going to click on Plan View drop-down, and we're going to select Area Plan. And then we're going to look at the new Area Plan dialog box. At the top dialog box, there is a drop-down. You can choose gross building area study or rentable area study. So in this case, we're going to use gross building. And we're going to select entry level as the level we want to create an area plan. And we're going to select OK. A new area plan is created in the project. Now, because in this area plan we are only interested in the interior area, we can turn off some of the information that's not necessary for this view. So I'm just going to do a crossing, highlight these items, grids, and planting, and then just right mouse, say hide view category. And we probably don't need these topographic surface, so I'm going to right mouse and then hide view category. And we don't need to see these elevation markers either, so right mouse, hide view category. And the section as well, hide view category. Now, we can still access this room object, which is probably a good thing because we need to know what these rooms are and identify it, and then categorize the area according based on the room function. So now, placing area object is very similar to placing room object. Room has walls and other room separation line as a boundary for the room object. Area has area boundary that we can use for creating the boundary for the area object. Just like you see all these blue lines here, these are the area boundary. So if we create area boundary in here, we click on area boundary command and we just draw a rectangle enclosure, and then we can just go back to Architecture tab, click on area, and then pick inside the area boundary. We create an area object inside this boundary. Now, because we have tag on placement activated, so when we create an area object, a tag is automatically created on top of the area object. So this is the area inside the area boundary. Now, if I click on one of these area boundary and delete the boundary, now it will give me an error because this is not a total enclosure boundary for the area to reside in, and you will not be able to see the area in this area object. So because the area boundary is already created in this floor plan, we can just very quickly place area object inside this boundary. Now please do not mistake that when you put your mouse over these room object, which you can still access in this view, that is area object. So to do that, we're going to go to Visibility Graphic Override VB, and then turn on the area fill pattern, interior fill for area, and we're going to click on interior reference for the area. And we're going to select apply, and then select OK. Now if we place an area inside one of these boundaries, you're going to see the fill pattern, which is like a yellow color. So if we click on this, area command, cascade down and pick on this area option. We're just going to pick one here, pick a point here. You can see that the boundary is highlighted, and now you can see the color fill for the area. And we can always go back in here and modify. This is the area number, so we're going to change the area number to 1, and because this is a cafeteria area, so this is going to be the service. Okay. We'll change the name of this area to the surface. Now because these are wall, they are not area boundaries though, so this area actually included this portion of this space here. Now, if we move the boundary, this is the area boundary right here. If we move this, you can see the fill will change, and our area boundary is adjusted and the area becomes smaller. So if we do Control C to undo this, and we like to have the area boundary in the middle of the wall, and we're going to create another area boundary here. So select area, drop down, select area, and we're just going to place another area here. And this is going to be area number 2. We're going to change this area name to be administration because this is the office area. Just like OK. And you can just keep placing areas. Now, the third one we're going to place, we're going to go to architecture again, select area, drop down, click area, and this will be the circulation area. So we're just going to click, and then this is number 3, and then we're going to come back and we do the name of this area later on. So we're just going to place all this area. So this is number 4. We're going to give it a color scheme. So we're going to click on color fill legend. We're going to pick a point here, and it's going to be area, gross building area. I'm going to select OK. It seems like we still have some area object we haven't named yet, so that's why you see this area. So we're going to go to look at this space. So in here, this is going to be, this is going to be service. Select OK. Now we're going to turn off all the room tag again, so we just highlight one of them, right mouse, select all instance in the entire visible in view, and we're just going to delete these room tag. So now we only have area tag, and if we want the text to be a little bit bigger, we can change the scale to be 1 to 200. Now we can continue the same exercise to the next level. So if we go to level 2, we're going to create another level 2 area plan. So go to view, select plan view, and then select area plan, and we're going to click O2 floor and select OK. And the program will automatically try to add all these area boundary associated with all external wall line. Usually I say no. Let's just try again. We're going to go to plan, area plan, and we want to make sure that we toggle to gross building and not rentable area. So O2, we're going to select OK. And then the area boundary is already created for us. So again, we're going to go through the exercise of cleaning up the other unnecessary information in the views, like highlighting these plans and grid lines, and then right mouse, high category. And we're going to go through that process and clean up the view and then add the area object inside the floor plan. Now you can always go to the image provided in the exercise file to see how we locate different types of area in this view.